Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear students, grade 3. Welcome to my class. Today, inshallah, we'll take lesson 15 in chapter 2. Today, we'll study counting strategies. Counting strategies. What we will learn today? We will learn counting strategies. We will know the counting strategies. We will count groups of items in 2s and 3s, 4s, 5s, and so on. Okay, so today, inshallah, we will know counting strategies. We will count groups of items in 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, and so on. Let's start. The first strategy is called skip count by 2. Skip count by 2. So if, for example, this one, 0, after 0 is 1, after 0 is 1, we skip this one, don't say 1, we say it in myself, I whisper to myself with it, like that, and then say 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. When I stop, I say the number between them in myself. I whisper to myself with it, but I don't say it loudly. Like I don't say 0, 1, 2. I say 0, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So if I start, for example, from 11, so I skip 12 and write 13, 15, 17, 19, and so on. So I stop for a second and I say the number in between, but I didn't say it loudly. I just whisper with it to myself and read the next number. Okay, so for example, if I start from 12 and I will count in 2s, so I say 12, 14, 16, 18, and so on. So what I do, I whisper the numbers in between, but I don't say it loudly. And when I come to 14, I say 14, 16, and so on. Okay, this is skip count by 2. Now skip count by 3. Between 0 and 3 there are 2 numbers, 1, 2. I don't say these numbers, I also whisper them in myself and say the 3. For example, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, like this. Okay, so I whisper and say 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. If I start, for example, with 4, so I don't say the number in between, I whisper them, 7, 10, 13, 16, and so on. While I was stopped, I read the numbers between them and I whisper them to myself. Okay, you understand? I wish you got it. Skip count by 5s. Also, between 0 and 5 there is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't say this number, we just say 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. When I say the numbers, I say 0. I whisper the numbers from 1 until 4, and then I say 5, 10, 15, 20. So if I start, for example, from 2, so I say 3, 4, 5, 6 in myself, to myself, and say loudly 7, 12, 17, 22, like this. Okay? If we start with 4, for example, 4, 9, 14, 19, 24, and so on. What you observe, the numbers, when we add 5s, the numbers repeat 2, 7, 2, 7, 2, 7. So, but the tens changes. 2, 7, 12, 17, 22, 4, 9, 14, 19, 24, like this. Okay? Now we'll count skipping tens. Okay, so this is 0. This one is easy because we just say 10, 20, 30. We count like 1, 2, 3, but we put 0. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? Now if we start, for example, with 3, so we say 13, 23, 33, 43, 53. We just change the tens. The units is the same. Here is like this, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We just change the tens. 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53. If we start with example 5, so the next number will be 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on. If we start with 16, so it will be 26, 36, 46, 56, and so on. Okay? Now this is lesson 15, page 35, I think, in the school book. Circle all the groups, directions, circle all the groups of items you see below. In this is the grocery store. This is a grocery store picture. Okay, so we can see all of them are groups. Like this is a group of, I think, juice. We circle them. This is a group of, I think, milk. I think this is jam or ketchup. Don't know. This is a group of tuna cans. This is, I think, cereal. This is figs. I think this is tomatoes, maybe oranges. This is don't know. This is mango, group of mango, banana, carrots, cucumber. Okay. How to count these groups? How to count these groups? We will count like what we did before. For example, if I want to count this one, this is group, we call it array. This consists of row. This, if we count like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is called row. And this, if we count like this, from top to bottom, it's called column. Column. Okay. So we can count like this, 1, 2. So we say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Also we can count like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. So 5, 5, 10. Okay, so we can count like 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or we can count if each row is 5, so we can count 5, 10, 15, and so on, but this is 15 only. Okay, you can count rows, you can count columns. In this example, it's the same. here. There are two, so we say 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can count 4, 8 like this. So we can count the we can count the columns, or we can count the rows. This is called array. These tomatoes or oranges, we want to count them. So there is 1, 2, 3. So we count 3s: 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, when you read this, the other numbers, you just whisper them inside yourself. 1, 2, 3. So we say 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. We have finished our lesson today. Thank you very much. This is how to because this is count. It's called count strategies. This is count strategies. Our lesson today was counting strategies. What we learned today, we know counting strategies, the counting by 2s, by 3s, by 4, by 5, by 10, and so on, etc. And we counted 2s, 3s, and 5. Thank you very much. See you next lesson, inshallah. Bye bye.